let's look at what preparation of the alkanes. So how do you prepare the alkanes? So when you talk about preparation of the alkanes, it means that what reactions can produce alkanes as a product. Just here I have a summary of the key methods, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to explain each of them for you in order for you to understand them very well. But these are just the summary here, and I want you to pause this video here and copy these things out inside your notes. This is that. So the first method I want to look at is called hydrogenation. Now the starting materials is what is alkenes or alkynes, right? Now the name of one of the reactions that used to produce alkane as well is called hydrogenation, which I'm going to explain to you in a few seconds here. Now the starting material means that what are you starting with? Now, the starting materials to produce what alkane as a product under hydrogenation is what is alkenes or alkynes. Just now here we have reagent and condition. Now, the reagent and condition here is what is hydrogen gas 1. It can either be nickel, palladium, or platinum. Now, H2 is the reagent. Ni, PD, or PT are the catalysts. And you need a condition here. This is the condition here under high or extremely high condition. Just now the product is what is alkenes. So I'm going to explain the first one here. Hydrogenation. Hydrogenation. Right there. Now this is the addition of what of hydrogen to alkenes or alkynes to form a single bond. Just now it is what it is the type of reaction that unsaturated hydrocarbon undergo to form a saturated hydrocarbon here. Just so the starting material is what is a double bond or a triple bond. For example, here let's look at this one here. CH2 double bond CH2. Right, this one is what is ethene. Right there is what is ethene. Right. It will undergo what H2. Now, when we talk about hydrogenation, this is the addition of hydrogen to the double bond or triple bond of unsaturation or unsaturated hydrocarbon to form saturated hydrocarbon, which is what is the alkene. Just so you're adding what H2 here, but it must be under either nickel or platinum or palladium. This nickel, platinum, or palladium, any of it at all. Just so that I say Ni/PD/PT. So it can either be any of them. So I decided to pick what nickel under what it. Under what it here. Just so what happened here? Remember, whenever you have a double bond here, look at something. Whenever you have a double bond here, a double bond always contains a single bond and a pi bond. So when you're adding this H to it here, you are breaking what the pi bond. You are breaking what the pi bond. Just so when you add this water, once you add this H2, that remember you have 2 hydrogen here, right? It's okay. So one will be added here, and one will be added to this point here to break what the pi bonds, right? Now once you add this one here, do what will happen here now. CH3 single bond CH3. Now what just happened here? Now one of the hydrogen here will be added here to become what? Remember here is 2. Once you add one hydrogen, now called 3, right? One of the hydrogen will be added here. Now the bond, the pi bond breaks. So this one will break out to form that one here. Remember, carbon is what tetravalent, right? Then carbon will always form form 4 bonds here. Now, if you look at this guy here, please pay close attention. Let me explain to you. If you look at this one here, we have C, hydrogen, double bond, C, hydrogen, and hydrogen, right? So you're now adding 2 hydrogen here. So you add one here, you add one here. Just that. Now, once you add this one here, you break this bond out. So what you now have here is what is hydrogen, carbon here, hydrogen, and hydrogen. Just that. Now, because you are braced on here, one hydrogen will come to this point here, one hydrogen will come to this other point here. Just now. So you can see that this one is what is ethene that form what ethene. It has not form what ethene as a product. This is called hydrogenation. Now, here you only need 1 molecule of of what hydrogen gas here because you only have one pi bond. You only have what one pi bond. Now remember the starting material can either be alkene or what alkyne. This is what is the alkene, right? Let's try the alkyne. Let's look at what the alkyne. Remember when we talk about alkyne, we talk about triple bond, right? I talk about triple bond, which is what CH triple bond CH here, right? Plus you need two of this one here, 2H2. Here we have what nickel in it. Just that. Now, just the reason why you need to here because you have H2. Therefore, this two will break this guy. Why this one will break this one here? Just that. Now, let me explain step by step so you understand. Let me explain step by step so that you understand the stuff very well. So I want to write this place out. So now here we have what carbon, triple bond, carbon, here we have hydrogen, here we have what hydrogen, right? So you can see that this one is what is an ethyne, is what is ethyne, right? You are adding what H2 to it, right? In the presence of of nickel under what it is okay. Now what happened here is that remember this one is what two hydrogen here, right? This one will move here, this guy want to move here to break this first bond. Just that. So what do you have here? You're now going to have carbon here, hydrogen, double bond, C, hydrogen, and what and hydrogen. This is that. Now what happened here is that you added this one here, this hydrogen here. Remember here we have triple bond. You have triple bond here. This triple bond contains one sigma bond and two pi bond. Do you understand? Now once you undergo hydrogenation here, is break what the pi bond, right? So the first hydrogen you are going to add to it here. You come here to break what the first one. You have reduced to what to two bond here, right? But don't convert to alkane because the goal is to what get to the alkane. So you cannot carry this one here. Carry this one here. You have what hydrogen here, carbon, hydrogen, double bond, hydrogen. Now here you get stuff from this product here, right? Because it's not up to the alkane because alkanes have single bonds. Here's what is an alkene. So ethyne we turn to what ethene, right? You turn to what to ethene, right? So now you add another what H2 to it here. What happen here? We have nickel, like what it, right? What happen here? The same thing here, right? This guy will move here, and this guy will move here. What are you going to get? Here we have what H, C, hydrogen, and what hydrogen. Do you understand? So you can see that this reaction is two-step reaction here. Using enough from what ethene. So in summary here, you can see that HC triple bond plus what 2H2 here, right? Where this could come from? The first one and the second one here, right? They have what nickel and it. What are you going to get? You're now going to get CH3. This that. So for the ethyne, you have got to what ethane. Right there. So now the starting reagent. Now when we talk about hydrogenation, means what addition of what of hydrogen. Now whenever you add hydrogen, you are breaking what the pi bond or triple bond. You are breaking what the pi bond. Do you understand? So you are converting unsaturated hydrocarbon to what saturated what hydrocarbon because it's called addition what reaction. Hope you understand. So that is what the first one here. If you understand the first one, please leave a comment section that you understand the first one. So I will know. Let me go to the next one here. The next one here, which is called the reduction of what alkyl halide, right? So the starting material is called the alkyl halide, right? Which I'm going to explain to you in a few seconds here. Then the reagent and the condition is what? It can either be zinc, what hydrochloric, or lithium aluminum hydride. The product is what? The product is what is alkane. It's very easy here. So look at what alkyl halides. Alkyl halide. Just now, alkyl halide is like this. R here, then X. Just that. Now, this is what is the alkyl group, and this one is what is the halide group. Do you understand? Now, this alkyl can either be a methyl, propyl, anyone at all. Do you understand? Then this halide can either be chlorine or bromine. Remember, we have called fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, right? But two main one you are using in organic chemistry is what is chlorine and what and bromine. So this one can either be what a chlorine or what a bromine what group. Do you understand? So when you look at alkyl group here, a good example is what is CH3Cl. This is called methyl chloride. Do you understand? Or chloromethane. Do you understand? Here we have CH2Br here. This is called ethyl bromide or bromo what ethane. Do you understand? So these are the what are the alkyl halide here. An alkyl and what an halogen group. An alkyl and what an halogen group. Do you understand? So now, if you are converting alkyl halide, if you are converting alkyl halide to the alkane, you use any of this one here. These are called reducing what agents. They are called what reducing agents. So if you are reducing alkyl halide, you are going to use what a reducing what agent. So it can either be Z/ACl, or it can be ReS, lithium, aluminium, what hydride. Now we have the main product. Understand that we have the main product. We also have called the byproducts, right? The main product you are going to look at is what is the alkane. These are our point of focus. Just and so the byproduct, the other one you are going to get, they are not really that important. Just so if for example here you react what the alkyl halide with zinc / hydrogen chloride here. Therefore, what I'm going to get is now you need 2 molecules of this hydrogen chloride here. You need two of the molecule, right? But this is going to be the product. ReH, this that plus zinc Cl2 plus HX. This that. Now, but understand here that these ones are not your concern because they are not going to ask in the exam. Your main concern is what is this what alkane here. Just and let me explain the word reduction. What is reduction in chemistry? Reduction is what is the addition of what of hydrogen. Do you understand? So you remove this one here, you add what hydrogen. These are what reduce what agents. Reducing agents are the ones that what introduce what the hydrogen to the what to the molecule here. So it is said that the essence of this one here is to convert this alkyl halide to the alkanes. The other ones are what are byproducts. Your main product is going to be the alkane. Then these two are what your product. Lithium halide. Here we have lithium halide and aluminium what hydride, right? These are the byproducts. The main product is this one here. So hopefully you put all these ones in your product, it does not matter. The main thing here is this here. Now let's take a good example here. For example, you have CH2B what arrow, right? Now if you undergo what reaction with lithium aluminium hydride, right? Now this one will be removed and you introduce what hydrogen, right? If you introduce your hydrogen here, you have what CH3. Now you can see that you have removed this bromine here. Now this one will now introduce a hydrogen to the compound here. So you now take the place of this guy here to form this other one here. Just the same to this guy here, CH2Cl. Now here we have what zinc / what ACl. The product you are going to get is called CH3. The next one I want to get is called byproduct, which is not important here, right? So these are reduction of alkyl halide works. Just these are what reduction of alkyl halide works. So these are what this is called reduction. So when we talk about reduction of alkyl halide, they're actually what removing the halide and imputing what hydrogen. Just that is just how it is. That is how easy it is. Just it's not difficult, right? So we are done with this one here. Let's move to hydrolysis. The next one is what is called hydrolysis of Grignard reagents. So the starting material is called the Grignard reagent. So let me explain what is called the Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent is very easy here. Here we have look at Grignard reagent here. An alkyl group with what magnesium and halide, right? The next is called alkyl magnesium halide. Alkyl from this one here, magnesium magnesium halide. Idem. Now, which is like a typical example is called CH3 magnesium and what and chlorine. It's called methyl. It's called methyl magnesium chloride. Idem. So it can be any alkyl group, just and it can be any alkyl group at all. Methyl magnesium what chloride. Do you understand? Now, this is the starting material here, right? Now, here we have this one here. Here we have this one here. Hydrolysis. You know, you want to talk about hydrolysis, it means that you are adding what to water with your H2O here, right? So this is what will happen here. You only need this guy here. So here it's going to look like this. The alkyl magnesium halide, they react with what, with water here, right? Now this is what will happen. Please pay close attention here. This is what will happen here. Now remember, you can split this one into what? You can split this water into what? H plus like what? OH minus, right? You can always split, right? Now you see this one here. This one what go at. There's a mechanism for the reaction. We have step-by-step method in which the reaction occur, right? So you remove this magnesium halide, you add hydrogen to it. So you have R here we have what? Hydrogen. Just that. This is what is the main product, right? Remember, we only have main product and byproducts. The next one to get here is what? Plus what? Magnesium. Here we have OH and what? And the halide itself. Just that. So this is called magnesium hydroxy halide, right? Magnesium hydroxy halide. But this is the main product here, which is the alkane. Which is the alkane. This is called the byproduct. So the byproduct is not really our problem. Our main point of focus is going to be what? The alkane itself. So you have the alkyl magnesium halide. When it undergo hydrolysis, the word hydrolysis means so you're adding what? Water. It reacts with water. Now, when you add water to it here, it remove this one here. Remember, water is divided into H plus our OH what minus. When you remove this one here, you add hydrogen to it to form this other one here. Then this will now this OH there will move here to form this other one here. This is called the by what product. Just this are you what we produce alkane for what Grignard what reagent. Let's look at example here. For example, here we have CH3, CH2. Here we have magnesium what chloride. Just that we have what magnesium what chloride. Now when it reacts with water H2O, what happen here? The whole of this one will go out here. Here we now have what? CH3, C, here we have what? CH3. Remember, here is 2 before, right? Now when you add more hydrogen here, now call 3 here. Here we now have, remember, we talk about H2O. You can see your H now OH what minus, right? H plus. So the hydrogen will not be added here. When you remove so here, what would left plus what? MgOHCl. This is that. This is what is the main product. This is called the by what product. This is everything about what's called hydrolysis or Grignard what reagent. This is one of the reactions that can use to produce alkane as what? As a product. Hope you understand. Very easy, very easy. So look at what? Cracking. What is cracking?